Hey guys, it's Pete from MyJewelryBunch.com. Today I'm here to talk to you about something a little bit different than jewelry and watch repair. And one of the things I want to discuss is the effects of the coronavirus and what it's going to have on the 3D printing industry. So no doubt you've probably wondered, a lot of products coming out of China now are kind of delayed. And I'm starting to see more and more 3D printers, 3D printing supplies, parts and accessories are getting removed from the local marketplace as well as the overseas marketplace. That is an effect of the Chinese government slowly starting to cut production or force employees and employers to shut down manufacturing facilities in areas that have been affected by the coronavirus. This has a lot to do with our industry, and if maybe we're tinkerers or inventors or whatever we are. I tend to use my 3D printer for things like jewelry design, watch repair. I do a lot of practical printing. A lot of you guys make a lot of money making models of figurines and painting and selling those. I mean, this is going to affect us. The 3D printing industry is going to change over the next month or two, I think, as well as just about every other economic industry in the world. Maybe this is why it's never a good idea to put all your marbles in one basket. So I've been reading about this and its effect on the economics of the world, and what I'm discovering is that manufacturers like GM, Ford, BMW, all kinds of car manufacturers, as well as a lot of electronic suppliers, are all running into production slowdowns, where they can't get parts, they can't get spare parts made, they can't get parts for manufacturing lines. Apple just recently announced a 14% cut in production out of China. I don't know how that's going to affect phone sales for them, but I'm sure it's going to have a big effect not just on them, but on the carriers that use those products, because a 14% decline in manufacturing is going to result in probably at least a 14% decline in subscriber purchases. So this is something that we need to think about. As I'm looking at the 3D printing industry now, I've noticed for the last 6 weeks a slow decline in availability of a lot of different models. I tend to use resin printers, but things like access screws, stepper motors, LCD displays, UV lights, heat heads, they're all being delayed coming to market. One of my biggest things that I've had to deal with is, since I use products from China to manufacture my own products, now I'm running into the instance where I cannot get supplies, nor do I really want to have supplies shipped to me, because I'm not that I'm fearful, but I have to be conscious of when these things get here, are they going to be contaminated? So these are things that we all have to think about. So keep an eye on your needs as a 3D printer user, and if you have a low supply of resin, if we are running low on spare parts, these are things that are going to affect all of us. The coronavirus is looking like it's going to spread worldwide. I don't know how it's going to affect the world. I'm not a doomsdayer. I'm not a prepper. I'm not a delusional person who believes in things like conspiracy theories about all these things. I mean, some people out there, and I know I'm going to get comments on that. You guys are more than welcome to believe what you want. It doesn't matter at this point how it started. Really and truly, what it matters now is how it's going to affect the world and when is it going to get better. There's been a lot of talk, not just by China, but by a lot of other countries, a lot of other officials, that say that pretty soon we'll be running into, when the weather starts to warm up in the northern hemisphere, that the results of the coronavirus should diminish greatly, which we have to keep our fingers crossed for that. It was the same with SARS. As soon as the weather got better, those viruses tended to get disrupted. So that's a good thing. Keep that in mind. But I just wanted to let you know my thoughts on it. It's kind of a sad thing to see. The world is becoming a much better place, no matter what you think. And the economy is pretty good here in the States, but with limited access to things like parts for our industry, we're going to see clothing get cut back. I'm sure there's a lot of manufacturing that comes out of China, car parts, appliance parts, you name it. It's manufactured there and shipped all over the world. So, be prepared. Prices are going to go up. Supply is going to go down. You may or may not run out of things that you need or want. There may be things that you won't be able to get for a little while. So I think it's just a matter of taking a step back and realizing that this is going to affect everyone. And just keep our fingers crossed it gets better. Those are my thoughts for the day, guys. I just want to say again, thank you for helping me get to 1,900 subscribers. I owe it all to you guys. Thanks again. I hope you liked this video and you didn't find it too depressing. If you did like it, hit the thumbs up. And any bit of sharing you can do always helps my channel grow. I appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. I'm always looking for more. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful day.